Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing this 2021 Mercedes GLA250. This one is the 4MATIC version, and this one has few options, so I'm going to go ahead and show you all the options this one has. So here is the engine of the GLA. This one is a 2.0 turbocharged engine. It produces 258 pound-feet of torque and 221 horsepower, and the fuel economy numbers are 24 in the city, 33 highway, and 27 combined. And this engine is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. So if you guys are curious about the color is called denim blue, and honestly it looks really good on the GLA. It's a $720 option that you could add, and the MSRP on this one is $45,000. But come to the front, the headlights, tail lights, fog lights, high beam, low beam, turn signals, and daytime running lights, everything is LED up front and in the back as well. The grille looks really nice. I really like the fact that there's this nice black grille inside, and then you will have a chrome piece that is in the middle of the grille, and of course you will have the Mercedes-Benz in the middle, and it will have the sensor for the braking system and all the safety features. In the bottom you will have more of that chrome or brushed aluminum in the bottom, fog lights of course right there, and more of that grille in the bottom section of the bumper, and it just matches the middle grille. But anyways, the look of this new GLA is honestly amazing. But let me go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this GLA. So coming to the side profile of the GLA, it honestly looks really nice, and especially with those rims. Those rims have a really nice design. They are 235/50/19s, and I really like the black and chrome or silver inserts in the rim. They just give the SUV a nicer look, and I would honestly recommend getting those rims. But anyways, you will have chrome sail around the windows, and there is this chrome roof rail. It just gives the GLA a nicer look. And on the mirrors are going to be a turn signal indicators, and everything is just LED in this GLA. But anyways, let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll go ahead and show you the rest of this SUV. So here in the back of the GLA, it honestly looks very nice. I really like where Mercedes is going with their taillight design. All of them almost look the same, and I really like that all of them have almost the same DNA. But the back of this GLA is really nice. Up top you will have a third brake light and a spoiler, and the tail lights are all LED. GLA is going to be right there, and Mercedes in the middle, and 4MATIC is all the way to the right. And this one has the chrome bumper protector all the way in the bottom. They're going to be a reflector on each side, and the exhaust tip is actually fake. So basically inside there's just clear plastic, and the exhaust is hidden all the way underneath the bumper. And I really like the chrome finish on the bottom of the bumper. So guys, here is the key. The key feels very good, very high quality. The older key used to feel super cheap and did not look like this one. This one has 4 buttons on it. It has lock, unlock, panic button, and a trunk release or a tailgate release. So let's go ahead and press on it. And this GLA has the automatic lift gate, and there's going to be a button inside on the door, and there is a button on the tailgate itself, and there's one on the key. So there's 3 ways to open the trunk or the tailgate. You will have a privacy cover right here, and that basically closes whenever you close the tailgate. And inside here is a 12-volt tie downs right here. Light in the back. There is no light on the right, and small net right here to store some something. More of that tie down, and I'm not exactly sure what is this, but probably you could put the manual right here, or any book or anything small that you want. And overall everything just looks really nice. So underneath the floor there's going to be no spare, and that's how Germans do it. Their tires are run flat tires, and the jack is under the cover, by the way. To close the trunk, there's going to be a button that will take care of closing the trunk or the tailgate. So coming to the door handle has a sensor right behind it. That's how you unlock the doors. And to lock them, there's this small button right here that will lock all the doors, and that will fold the mirror. And you could actually control the folding mirror setting from the door buttons or the door controls on the door panel. So for the door panel looks really, really nice, very high quality. The top portion is black, the bottom is tan, and everything just feels very nice and high quality. Of course, it's expected from a luxury car like this. Anyways, the stitching is honestly amazing, just looks really nice. And here are the seat controls, and this one actually has heated seats. Everything just feels very nice. The armrest is nice, stitching is amazing, and I really like the amount of chrome or brushed aluminum. Door handle feels very good. Here are the door locks, window switches, and mirror controls. And in the bottom there is actually a good amount of space, bottle holder, and a trunk release. And this is plastic, which is expected, and there is a light in the bottom, and the speaker looks all right. I wish it had more of that brushed aluminum around it, would have looked really nice. Coming inside, the seat looks honestly amazing, very comfortable, and I really love the white with the blue exterior. Mercedes-Benz is on the door sill, and here is the lumbar support, and control the seats, they're of course on the door. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and jump inside and show you the rest of this beautiful Mercedes GLA250. So inside the GLA, it honestly looks amazing, and everything just feels very good. Of course, it's not as spacious as the other cars, since this one is a very small crossover. But anyways, everything just feels very good. The steering wheel has a very nice feel to it. It's wrapped in leather, and the 2 and 10 grip are nice and thick. In the bottom right here, you will have the electronic e-brake, light controls, and fog light controls, and here is the brightness control. And right here is the heated steering wheel. You could turn it on or off. So for the steering wheel looks really nice. I really like the way how it looks like. I love the brushed aluminum. To the left, you will have the cruise controls, and those top controls right here to the left will control the left screen, and the top controls right here will control the right screen. So the left for the left and right for the right. And here are the Bluetooth controls and the volume control right here. So on the left, they're going to be, of course, the wiper controls and the high and low beam and turn signals. And to the right is going to be the gear shifter, and this will control, of course, the 8-speed automatic transmission. To put it in drive, just move it down. To put it in park, there's going to be a button on the side. Just go ahead and click on it, and that will put it in park. And reverse is all the way up. And the backup camera is honestly amazing, very clear, and it will have a wider view and it will have a normal view, so that's really nice. And the lines actually move when you turn the steering wheel, so that's really nice. And on the steering wheel, the paddle shifters actually feel super high quality, and they're not plasticky, they don't feel cheap, and they're very, very high quality. This is a button. Basically, you could click on it, and here is home. Click on home, and basically this button, you could just go over it and click on it, and you could go through the settings this way. Let's say you want to go down, you just basically put your finger on top of it and scroll up and down, and then click on it to go, let's say, into the sport gauges. Cruise control right here, Bluetooth controls, and those controls will control this screen right here. You could click on home, and there's just so many settings you could go through. And this one has the ambient lighting. It's really hard to see, but inside the AC vents, there is a light, and basically you could change the light. And to lock the vents, you could have to rotate them this way, and that will block the air. But the design of the vents are really nice, and love the gloss black around the vents. Here is the engine start stop, and right underneath the engine start stop is going to be the engine shut off when you come to complete stop. In the bottom, the AC controls are easy to use, and here are the temperature controls. This one has dual climate control. All the way in the bottom, there is a good amount of storage place. Here is a USB-C, and here is a 12-volt. Cup holders are a really nice size. The left one is smaller than the right one, and you could click on this button. Let's say if you have a bigger cup or a smaller cup, basically this will get adjusted and it will keep your cup in place. Right here is going to be the touchpad, and that touchpad will control this screen, and you could go through a lot of settings right here. And we'll have a back button, home button, and here is the mode selector. Basically, when you click on it, it will change the drive modes. If you want it comfort, sport, individual, you could set it to whatever you want. You could change the steering, you could change a couple things. Here, this button is going to control the basically the electronic stability assist and the hill descent. This is the favorite. Let's say if you have some favorites right here, you could just go through them. Makes it super easy. And a couple buttons right here, and there is a volume button right here, and there is one on the steering wheel. So I really like that they included a button down here as well. The gloss black looks honestly amazing. This is a place where you rest your hand while using the touch pad. And for the armrest is nice and soft, and here is the button to open them. Inside there is a good amount of space, and there is a USB-C right there, and you could close and keep one of them open. But anyways, inside this GLA, it's honestly very, very nice, and I really like the wood on the dash. And just everything feels very high quality, even though this is an entry SUV for Mercedes. Coming to the mirror is almost frameless, and it looks really nice. And here is the glasses holder, and here is a button to control the panoramic sunroof. And honestly, having this panoramic sunroof for $1,500, it's honestly amazing. And with this white tan, it makes the interior of this GLA super bright. That's how you close it. And I really like the fact that you could still see through it, and it just brings in some light, but not too much light. So it's basically just a cloth material. It's not an actual sunroof cover. And for those two buttons, this one is the SOS, and this one is basically to call if you need any help with your GLA or with any of your Mercedes vehicles. But anyways, the lights are not LED, and I wish they were LED. They're just normal halogen lights. And honestly, for this price point, I wish the lights were LED. But anyways, everything just feels very good in this GLA. So I'm gonna go ahead and move to the back and show you the back door and the back seats of this GLA. So for the back door is the same as the front. And I really love the fact they use the same exact materials as the front door. Love the stitching right here. This is nice and leather. The armrest feels the same as the front. Door handle feels really good, just like the front one. And for the back door, there is going to be lock and unlock. I never seen anything like that before. Usually the lock and unlock only for the front doors, but I'm not exactly sure why Mercedes have them in the back. Here is the window switch, and in the bottom is plastic, and of course here is the speaker. So for the second row, the seats are very nice and spacious. There's a good amount of headroom. The legroom is very good. This seat is about 80% all the way to the back, and I really love the quality of the leather. Here is two vents in the back, storage place, and this is actually not a cubby or a small storage place. It has two USBs right here, and it has an AC outlet. And I like the fact they included this in the back. For the armrest, there's going to be an armrest with two cup holders. but the cup holders have basically those kind of cup holders. So not a big fan of them. I wish they were here, but still, at least they're giving you cup holders in the back. But anyways, everything just feels very, very good here in the back. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Special thanks to Michael and Mercedes of North Haven. If you guys are interested, make sure to come and check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put their link in the description of this video and their information as well. So if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe and like this video. And as always, I'll see you next time.